From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here. 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Pulled in at the 20. That ball's out. Smith lost it. And they steal it back on the return. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him. He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup and get it together. Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. It's Noel Williams who made the play defensively. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he stops as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Quick throw is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. That is Tyler Luke. Now on to the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Mahomes starting off with a throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Yellow. I'll go on, 80.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Mahomes to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They send a man in motion. First play is going to be again to Jency. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Line, right. On the line, 80.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
15.
To the air, Mahomes. Look back to Rice. Caught again. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got it near the 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Back to the air. Mahomes. Pass it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and goal. They need 3 yards here.
Yellow.
Smith. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard
Hey,
loss.
43, 43,
It's now
15.
4th down and goal.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Chased out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Running back motions right. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. zip lead.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm on it. Right side.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
13.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, middle. 180. To what? 180. Nice one.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's Genty underneath. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Get hot. 180.
Here's Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
28. Chiefs, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he's stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Attack, attack.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. 15. Yellow.
They're going for it with Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
180. 180. That's it.
Giving this to Dempsey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Change it. 180. 180. 180. That's it.
They've got a man in motion. Now Jackson. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down.
Oh,
2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
180. What? 180.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they really cut that one close, but they stop him just before he can get the first Bronc. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Get on! 180! Get on! 180! What is it on? 180!
This is Genty. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Jency takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Walker hauls it in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180. Ready, shot. Shot.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Left side. It's caught by Rice. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun. It's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Rob, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Another
throw from Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Smith can't right past that line. They stopped him at the 3. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continuing to find it loose. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take 7 points off the deficit.
Ravens 42, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. A good left side to Genty. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. It's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and his stride is already in enemy territory.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
First down, and they go right back to it. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They've got first down here from the 36.
What's up, Gospel? What's up, bro? I'm gonna join that league. I'm gonna join that league. I've been so busy these couple of months, bro. It's crazy. I've been busy these couple of months. I'm sorry about the draft league.
But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun dip here to Genty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Genty. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Desperation time here. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds, too. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, second and goal. He's going to throw it again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss brings up third and goal.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. They're on him again.